You care too much about what others think. Admit it. Every decision, every action is shaped by the opinions of others. You build your life around people who don't share your struggles, your dreams, or your battles. Why do you do this? Because you want approval. You crave validation. But here's the brutal truth: it will never be enough. No matter how hard you try to please, there will always be someone ready to criticize you, to say you're not good enough. So, here's the question: how much of your life are you willing to waste trying to please people who will never be satisfied? How much time will you spend worrying about judgments that, deep down, have no real impact on your life? What do you gain from obsessing over what others think? Nothing. Only fear. Fear of making mistakes. Fear of being different. Fear of being ridiculed. And while you're caught up in that, time is slipping away. Your dreams are being put on hold. Your life is on pause. Let me tell you something: most of the people who criticize you aren't doing anything meaningful with their own lives. They project their insecurities onto you. They judge because they lack the courage to confront their own failures. And you're going to let that stop you? You need to understand this: other people's opinions don't pay your bills, they don't make your dreams come true, and they certainly don't change your life. So, why give so much power to something that, in the end, is irrelevant? People will talk, no matter what. If you do something, they'll talk. If you do nothing, they'll talk. And if you fail, they'll talk even more. But so what? Failing doesn't define you. How you react, how you learn, how you grow, that's what defines you. Are you letting empty words stop you? Are you letting critical looks hold you back? Here's the truth: no one is thinking about you as much as you think. Everyone is focused on their own problems, their own insecurities. Do you really believe everyone is analyzing your every move? That they're just waiting for you to fail? Here's the reality: most people are too busy with their own lives to pay that much attention to yours. So why are their judgments carrying so much weight? Why does one harsh word or a suspicious look make you doubt yourself? When did you give control of your life to people who don't even know what you're going through? The people who truly matter aren't here to judge you. They're here to support you, to encourage you. And if they're not, cut them out of your life. Your energy is too valuable to waste on people who don't believe in you. You have to understand that trying to please everyone is impossible. You will always be too much for some, and not enough for others. That's just how it is. The only person who needs to be satisfied with who you are is you. Take a moment to think: how many times have you passed up something you really wanted to do because you were worried about what others might think? How many opportunities did you miss? And was it worth it? Those people probably don't even remember what you did or didn't do. Your life is yours. Your dreams are yours. Your choices are yours. And no one else has the right to interfere with that. If you keep letting other people's opinions dictate your actions, you'll never truly be free. You'll be stuck living up to expectations that aren't even yours. Do you know what true freedom is? It's looking at the world and saying, I don't need anyone's approval to be who I am. It's moving forward even when you know criticism will come. It's failing, learning, and trying again without caring about the laughs or gossip. Courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is acting despite it. You might fear what others will think. Fear of not being liked. Fear of not being accepted. But you have to keep going anyway. Because the only way to overcome that fear is to face it head-on. When you look back on your life, you'll regret more of the things you didn't do than the things you did. You'll regret the opportunities you let slip because you were worried about what others thought. And that's the kind of regret that hurts the most. Stop asking for permission. Stop waiting for the okay from people who'll never understand your journey. The only validation that matters is yours. The only opinion that counts is the one you have about yourself. Every time you ignore the opinions of others, you become stronger. Every time you move forward despite the criticism, you gain confidence. And that confidence builds something powerful, the ability to live your truth, with no excuses. You have big dreams. Goals that feel impossible. Don't let empty comments turn into walls blocking your path. Because, in the end, those people don't live your life. They don't know your truth. If you want to achieve something extraordinary, you'll need the courage to stand out. To be different. To break the mold. And being different always invites judgment. But those who live to judge never achieve anything. The people who criticize you are sitting in the audience. But you didn't come here to be a spectator. You came here to be on stage. To make your own story. And making history means accepting that not everyone will understand what you're doing. Stop justifying every decision. Stop explaining yourself to people who don't deserve an explanation. Let them talk. Let them judge. And keep moving forward, walking confidently in your own path. Because no one can stop you, except you. Want respect? Then start by respecting yourself. Respect your own dreams, your own decisions, your own truths. Because when you respect yourself, there is no opinion that can diminish you. There's no word that can knock you off your path. Caring about what others think means giving up on living for yourself. It means handing the reins of your life over to people who have no idea what you're really going through. That needs to stop. Right here. Right now. Decide today that you will no longer be a slave to judgment. Decide to live according to your values. Decide to act on your truth. Because, in the end, there is only one opinion that truly matters, yours. And if you commit to that, nothing and no one will be able to stop you. The world belongs to those who have the courage to be authentic, to be bold, to be exactly who they are. So go. No fear. No excuses. Just go. And claim what's yours.